Hey y'all, it's me, Ren. It's time for another adventure. And we've got a special guest today. My spouse, Robut, is joining us. Robut, say hi.
Hi.
So I'm going to be able to show you guys some of the two-player stuff, or multiplayer stuff that I haven't really gotten into yet on my singular playthroughs. So we're going to have an extra voice today, which is exciting for me, because I won't be just talking to myself the entire time. Okay, I'm just going to double check. Yep, that's where it needs to be. All right, we're going to go ahead and play. So this is going to be the first time we get to select two players. Huzzah. We're still going to be doing first term. And we're still going to do a short game, because...
I like that rude DLC dude, though.
You like that rude dude for the DLC?
Rude DLC.
He was real excited.
He's at least rad.
He is at least rad.
If not rude. And he's red. He's 100% red.
All right.
Where you sound like you know when you're like skippo this is like previously on.
Well, but it's normally I read it once per, per day.
Why don't you let me rip it then? How does
right.
that sound?
Rip it.
Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Holy garbage, who are we?
All right.
Who we are.
Who we are. So I've already unlocked all of the special Polaroids for yellow.
Prom time. Right on.
I am in progress with red.
Well, you do your druthers. I'm here to be strategic and then as entertaining as possible.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and be red again.
I'm here for the Chivos, folks.
So Robot works on the other side of the wall from me when I'm streaming, and so sometimes he can hear things. Did you hear what clever bullshit that I did for this?
Oh, we can cuss? Is that good?
Yeah, cussing's fine. This game says fuck all the time.
Oh, you're right. This is adult content automatically. So
yeah,
fuckity stew.
Yep, and I've even got here. I'll show you. I've even got a content warning. Jokes about murder, violence, drugs, and sex. Lots of cussing.
So, we can say jizz. We can talk about the fuckers coming out of the fucking wall. Yeah, okay. References, folks. I will try not to, especially this first adventure out with my fellow adventurers. And I apologize for being corny and calling you folks, but that's...
Oh, I call them y'all and folks all the time.
Well, y'all is fantastic. There's nothing...
Well, folks is fine too.
I'm saying y'all isn't corny, and I think folks is corny. It's fine. I'm not going to tell you that something's in. Anyway.
But no, so my name is Red Ren, like red rum, but it says Nerder.
Nerder? Yeah.
Yeah.
When Shelley Duvall looks in the... Oh, yeah. Anyway, short version. I apologize for references. I'll try not to. Here's one, though. So when Shelley Duvall sees it in the mirror, it's Nerder. She's like, oh no, they're nerd, and it is Nerder now because I'm here.
Fewer. Speaking of references,
that's good times. Can't not do it.
Yeah, it's a disease.
So it's she.
I'm doing she on her because she looks like she embraces her femininity.
Folks, I'm just gonna do the standard me style, which is I go with cis presentation, but then as far as romance options, whatever the cards present. So let's go with the dead man on campus. Green Brian. No, that's not how that works.
Brian Green, one of the lesser known deader.
I've done Hank before, right? That stupid joke. I feel like
You may have, not for these people. But hey, so when we were talking about nerder,
okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
I've just come up with the new word for Karens.
Oh, cool.
Because all right, so there's this old movie where like a bunch of teens did a little circle thing, and after they did some magic, and one of them got caught in the in-between worlds.
Right.
And she was stuck there, and her name was Karen. But when the little kid who was like channeling her would like write about her, it was Merrick. Merrak.
Merrick.
So I have to talk about that online with my friends and see if we can spread that, because there are nice people named Karen who don't deserve to be.
Yeah, and there's people. You and I should already be getting used to being called boomers, honey. So it's one of those things. But no, what I was going to say though is that makes me think of worst isekai ever, where I was reincarnated as a uncontrollable Karen. You know, like you wake up and like you go to the store and it's like, well, we're out of that, and your personality within is like, oh, that's fine, but then like you feel your body start going like, well, could you check in the back? How?
So one of our cats has gotten underneath the dresser.
How?
A dresser that is like probably like max 3 inches off of the ground.
Where did you fit? I mean, your face is teensy, but oh my word.
I think the back is open. Like, I think the back part of that.
I heard her, that's what I was making those faces.
Yeah, we
I
heard
didn't
her
see
digging
her,
around.
so yeah, she wanted. Anyway,
it's lots of cats adventures. Well, no, as soon as somebody else is here, I'm going to get distracted way more.
Right, but I'm going to try to help with that. And you know what? I'm going to make a really. Whoops, nope. There's F for. Like I said, try not to make reference. I'm going to make a really bad pun now.
Forest Green?
Just forest. It's just forest. Whoops. What is alphabet? Okay, hooray.
Forest.
All right, so. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The Monster Pro. You know what? It occurs to me only just now, reading this aloud for, ideally, the entertainment of others. Would this not be a different, the intro and the outro, would this not be separate from the narrator? Because the narrator is not like we and us, like it's a different voice.
That's true. This is because this is yourself. So like if I were reading it, I would be Red Ren right now.
Well, I'm going to win, so it's proper that I'm reading it then.
Oh.
You know, winners in this
game of love.
Where we can all go to the prom and it's fine.
Yes.
Anyway, just a thought. Oh, but you know what? Since I am the one reading it, I should shift into my forest voice. Well, we wear. You do voices. What?
Oh no, I know. I do lots of voices.
Okay.
But I don't think you really speak as your character.
I remember it clearly.
Okay, well go for it, babe.
No, you're the director.
No, it's okay. I'm not a hard-nosed producer.
I was going to say you're at least
you want.
You're at least the producer. Okay. I'll think about it while I'm doing this bit. How about that? I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and who knows? You know, decades, centuries later, as he's reminiscing this.
Right. Well, it's like
sounds different, more like Robut. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
What is she now? How does she sound? Because I want to do it.
Oh, okay. I've been making her kind of a high-pitched British posh voice.
Posh? Oh, ew, posh. Posh and high-pitched. Of course she's high-pitched. She's teensy. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Is that good? Did you like that?
I like that, yeah.
Damien's like this, right?
Damien shouts a lot. Yeah, Damien.
Like, is it growly, though, or more shouty? Shouty or growly?
Well, I kind of based it off of their little
Like, he could be either, depending.
things. Yeah. Well, and then I also have to keep in mind that there's Wolfpack and Coach. Who are also
your coach has been, like, up here, right?
I've been trying it, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying. Who knows?
Like, almost, like, really dumb alto Tony the Tiger instead of baritone Tony the Tiger.
That could be my Scott, too. But yeah, I mean...
Scott's more the himbo boy. We'll get to Scott
in
the moment.
In a
moment, folks.
We are very excited. I'm so excited to have Robot here. Y'all don't even know.
Let's just do some takes. Let me do some takes here, because this is the intro. I could be recalling things incorrectly as the recaller, not yet the narrator, since the narrator is a special case in this game, of course. Damien LeVay. So if he's expository, I think he's growly, not shouty, right? Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Like metal growl, right?
Don't talk too soft.
Oh, well, I gotta play the video game with the voice level. It's still doing it.
Okay.
It's at least high green. Anyway.
Now do your best Aaron Hansen.
Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly huge heart. Both dick jokes. Sorry, I was doing my best Aaron Hansen. Okay. Oh, and oh shit, I'm doing my takes. I already forgot. Liam DeLeoncourt, 4XTX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. It's dork? I mean, okay, I like him, but whatever.
Yay!
Hi guys, 22? No, I died 22? No, I'm 22? Okay, party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
I don't like you doing that voice.
Is it like
I thought I would like it, but I don't.
Is it like it's like a phone sex twink, and that's not what you want me to be? Right now, at least. Okay, yeah. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
I like you doing the voices you hear through the wall.
Okay, merciless sense of business.
Yes, because sibilance is great on recorded media.
Well, it's not my fault. The character has snakes for hair.
Yeah, her hair's not talking.
It was... No facts, please. It was what, and they do in some of the scenarios anyway, so we'll save it. We'll save it for that.
Who's the expert here?
Oh, yeah, you're right. They talk about them. They talk about their names.
Yeah, Scott cheers them on.
Right. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? Is that right? Who was?
Yeah.
Who were they? But yeah, okay. I had to make sure. I'm always gonna check it.
Oh, as opposed to whom?
Yeah, we only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
All right, so here's the deal. We're moderately boned because since we're doing a 2-player, we get 2 weeks short game. We get 2 weeks.
Vanilla.
Yeah, so we're well, the thing is, we're basically just going to have 1 week prep time before we are definitely locked into a 3-stage story, or we're just going to have to deal with it. I forget who all I have dated. I think I still need to date Miranda in this one.
Okay.
I think, because I
could go for Miranda. That's pretty cute. Like the big dude and the teensy. Opposite sides of the tracks. One's alive, one's undead. All that.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the sound?
The sound is in my ears, not your ears.
No, I was looking at the Duker.
Oh, okay.
Check, baby, check. It stopped. It's fine now. Anyway, but... What? Come on my lap if you like. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Yeah. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit, I definitely have one of those, to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. What? This deviant sicko just wants to meow and meow at me. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. I love this. It's just so cute.
It is. It's like Yogg.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember that.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what it was called because it's a cute nonsense name. Sorry. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Wink, wink. Let's start.
All right, so I want to start talking to you now.
This is you.
This is okay.
Well, it's you.
It's me, all right.
Talk.
Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? An ATM? Sugar baby life, here I come. A dildo? Duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. Let's see. Okay, so this will be more money. This is probably more fun. This is probably more creativity. If you're gonna date Miranda, I'm gonna go ahead and date Liam, because I don't think I've dated him with Red yet.
Yeah.
And you could really date whoever you want, because I haven't dated anybody with green yet.
Right.
And so we're just looking for those Polaroids.
Miranda, so we're looking for money and...
Usually money and charm, I think, are her big ones.
Yeah, she likes those forks and shit. So wealthy. You didn't say your...
I didn't say the thing. Aw, no. Twatch. Twatch plays Robert.
Robot.
Well, but this one is definitely Herbert. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Wouldn't that be lovely? Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Robert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert, will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. That's rough, man.
Close to home.
Oh, his shirt does say Rob. Robert. Twatch.
Arbert.
Twatch plays Robert. All right, so I'm gonna go with Greek agoras again because I'm trolling for vampire. All right. Oh, because it doesn't pop up after I say it, so that you don't know what you're getting.
That's right.
It just pops up after you say it.
It's a different mechanic for 2 players. Wow. Well, which stat is the Herbert?
Herbert? It's probably either fun or bold, I would guess.
Probably do bullshit just to make sure I have the money. If you think I'm money and you want the Miranda. Yeah. Yup, so wealthy.
Mine is so smart.
So,
all right. What would be your dream first date? A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon? Crimes? An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure? A sweaty and manly wrestling match. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A wild party in international waters. All right, so I know art exhibition is going to be Liam, even though I can't say it with the proper intonation. It's like exhibition. So I'm going to click on that one. I don't know if y'all can hear it, because sometimes it shows up enough for the mic, sometimes it doesn't. But one of our cats is absolutely intrigued by the fact that we're both in here talking to no one. So she keeps coming in to yell at us. And it'll be interesting to see whether or not that continues and whether or not y'all can hear it. I hope you can, because she's a beautiful singer.
It's pretty cute. So she really just
singer.
wants some nice attentions, which I'll try to provide. Whoops. Virgo. Uh-oh, but this is ball chain, folks, which if you know anything about cats, you probably know about. And that's gotten the attention of cat number 2. Anyway, what would be your dream first date? Ooh, dream daddy, right? Ow! Well, you need to be trimmed, young lady. You need some trims for sure.
All right, so if you want...
Anyway. Miranda. Probably this one.
Yep.
She's a princess after all. Oh, little Miranda. Such a cutie and so horrible. Truly one of the most horrible people in the game, honestly. Like with... Ooh. Gosh, they're cute. With Vera, you know, she definitely knows she is a bad person. Scott's the best boy.
Scott is the best boy. He's the goodest of boys. Damien, for all his...
He's just violent.
Yeah, for all his
violent.
bite, he is best boy. He cares about what he
roll. Which we don't.
No.
Not really. You're player 1.
Yeah, I'm player 1.
Yeah.
We don't do that yet.
Yeah,
no.
Oh.
I know all the things.
Oh.
I know all the things.
A little bit of no butt for Robut, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
well, you know, there's the reason I wasn't accepted into my college's improv group.
Wonderful.
Staring stunned at them. All right, my charm bites it.
Like, no, I'm not at a gas station. Fuck.
Wait, it was more like, what do you do at a gas station? I forget.
What do you do at a gas station?
All right.
I don't see if I'd been in the audience, that would have cracked my shit up. Whoops, no, that's still you. What are you doing? That's still you.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, you
we're
moved away from the mouth to take a breath.
Hi, thank you. Hi, Fargo. Hi, thank you.
Yeah, how you never thought the ball chain was up there at all.
All right, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters. Do you want to do Liam, or do you want me to do Liam?
I'll do Liam.
Okay.
I mean, do you just want to be Jan Vanilla and I'll do the boy presenters and you do the girl presenters?
I'm all right with that.
For this time out.
We can
just
we can experiment.
180 swap it next time.
We could.
Straight up. That'll be interesting. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Taupe. I like that joke a lot. It's also probably why I have only 6 momentgram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. It's a repeat.
Well, it's not going to work.
All right.
Right? Or will it?
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course, you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Okay, so the one that I did last time was use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. So this time I'm going to go ahead and do the money route so I'm at least getting different outcomes unlocked. So I'm going to pay a million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram. Ah, yes, so wealthy. Ah, yes. Yeah. Suddenly Miranda's like, oh, yeah.
She likes money.
Ah, yes. Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections. In fact, I think I can cut costs by paying one of father's clonesmiths to simply replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times. You ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections.
Simple question of ethics.
Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. You run into Liam in the halls a few hours later.
I am distraught. My carefully husbanded unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes.
Blushing.
Oh, big. Look at all these followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account, 66. I love you, Liam. Another equally real account. You're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct, and yet, no! I cannot give in to the lure of the limelight.
In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spend the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining 2 charm and 1 fun in the process.
Nice. Nice. So far, so good. So far, so good.
So far, so good. So let's see.
To work on my wait. Charm is where you are, right?
Yes.
Fudge. So let's go to the library for money. Oh, yeah.
So fucking tasty.
Jelly Butt Crush Start Kicker. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your Start Kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money. But I almost went to Justin Royal and Lemon Grab there for that would have been bad. But almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money.
Yeah, I know I told you can't get too loud, but you can get too shrill.
Yeah. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, watching some porn like you do in the library. When you suddenly notice Miranda standing right behind you. Who knows how long she's been there?
Greetings, fellow classmates.
Hello, good friends. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing at all. It does not seem to be nothing. That man seems to be kindly sharing his marmalade with a giant skunk. Explain this at once. You like your frowny face?
Her little cross face is pretty cute.
If you want to point things out, you should point with the mouse so that people at home...
Oh, no, I pointed with finger.
Yeah. Well, it's simple, you know? It's really kind of, well... Oh, what is it? What is it, robot? You gotta save Polly's ass.
It's a cooking show, yes? Cooking? So this is where I need to come up with my zombie voice.
Yeah. I see.
It's a cooking show. Yes, cooking. Well, you see, Miranda, and a giant skunk, which I very, very much. So, I mean, that seems charm. Does that seem charm? What the hell? Fun.
It seems charming. It's got love. It might be creativity. Or it might be smarts. No, I'm worthless. It's charming.
Yeah!
Hooray.
40 minutes and one elaborate explanation later.
So that's where babies come from. My word, I had no idea it involved so many condiments. Yeah, well, that's the miracle of life for you. All about those condiments. It seems I still have much to learn about the reproductive system. Perhaps the two of you could be my tutors. Oh ho.
Hot.
I literally can't think of any reason why that would be a bad idea.
Polly's nasty. Neither can you. From now on, Miranda's gonna pay you and Polly to watch porn with her. You gain 2 money and 1 smarts.
Whoop whoop.
Makes me think of smarts and like the level of the guy tapping his forehead at me, but whatever. Let's trade places.
Smarts.
Let's trade places.
Smarts. Well, everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. So y'all at home, this is the new mechanic. One of the new things for multiplayers. After each round, you do a little game thingy, or you can randomize it that lets you either switch places or stay in the same place. But it's all a little fun extra game. All right, so for my occupation, I'm going to say veterinarian.
Boy band member.
All right. Player order is decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation.
I mean, that's pretty auto you. That's not even arguable, right? Like, slutty boy band member, that's kind of already...
Well, but that's the thing. There wouldn't be a slutty costume of a boy band member.
But if...
So it would be weirder to see one.
It's not... Slutty isn't capitalized, right? Oh, well, but I mean, if there were any costume for them at all, it's automatically slutty, is what I'm saying. So
it would be less weird? I don't know, I think that's rude.
I already forgot what occupation you said.
I said veterinarian.
Yeah, sexy veteran.
No, you don't see a sexy veterinarian and then their partner is just wearing one of those rubber horse heads.
That seems hot. Is what I'm saying. Like,
right,
it would be that weird.
Right.
Okay, I guess I win. Whatever. I get to go to the gym.
Go
That's all this
first.
means.
Go first.
That's the only thing it means.
You go first.
You probably didn't even want to go to
you.
Oh, no,
it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime,
See?
so I can F you. I can F you. F you. F you. I mean, not really F you, but you know the stats.
Yeah.
It's trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more door-joys than my palace labyrinth. For real?
For real.
You grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone. Where's the... yeah, it should be a comma there. You grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to... no, it should be the word and. You grab... Sorry, folks, I'm gonna do this. I apologize, I sort of can't help it. You grab the prince's phone and change his ringtone to Butts, All Butts by the Booty Brothers. Yeah, they only do bangers ever. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired, a true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you. Wink. By bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I like how I'd make it suggestive and then it's sad. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. You see his face got all thunderous.
He's very serious.
Oh, wow, that's like, dude, I don't care. You're a weirdo. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy. An ass that won't quit. We'll talk about that will raise either charm or fun.
That's charm.
Of course it is. Ah, yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. Wink. With a wave of his magic wang, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your buns super tight. You gain 4 charm. Ooh. Have fun at lunch, Red Ran.
I don't get to do the stats. All right. So
you're used to hogging all the stats.
I know. I just stat bump the entire time. All right. So I'm going after Liam. Liam rarely cares about. Okay. I'm on his path that wants monies. All right, we're just gonna go have lunch with Liam and Miranda, and y'all can see what it's like. The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Oh, sorry, the cats are like the birds staring at me, so I get distracted for a moment. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you. Side-eye.
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness.
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. All right, so I think I have to mess her up instead of convincing Liam to do it. So we're gonna see. Yeah, cool. Hearts for Liam. No, it can't be. Gordo, say it isn't true. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Traitorous dog! Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan?
I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works.
Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once.
Yikes.
The 2 serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now?
You could try eating.
Myself? But how? You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life. All right, let's trade places. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Giraffe!
Chicken.
Chicken?
Player order is decided based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol, being something like Chicken Man or Giraffe Man. Start debate up.
So what did we decide?
Fargo
Sure.
decided you're going first.
Look at that cute little shit. Hi. So, let's see here. Charm. Money's okay for now. So we want to make sure we don't muff too many other tests.
And the shop's at the gym right now.
Shops at the gym. Well, I don't. Like I said, I want to pump something that's low. So let's do that old bold bump from the bathrooms.
Party time.
Hee hee, you stitched it to myself. Oop-a-doop. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Oh, here come Miranda. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. I mean, well, okay. Anyway, she often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes.
Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? It fell out of my sleevey. I love that joke. It's the best Laffy Taffy joke in the world.
Oh, yeah. That was
Big
good.
Snap.
Pop.
We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, but even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages. But they just kill the servants with the sticks. Oh, hi.
Oh. Ow.
I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained?
Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war? 1,000 pinatas. Like how much of a surfer dude is Forrest here? 1,000 pinatas. That sounds like fun though, and so,
You're not that fun?
Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war.
I mean, that seems like smarts. And yeah, so
smarts.
Ah, yes, a healthy live fire scrimmage. I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants inform me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war. True. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly.
That is not true.
It is as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other.
Fish Machiavelli.
I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words.
Oh, because it's me.
Yeah.
Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
All right, so I've got 5s in most things. Oh, I remember. There's no flipping way I'm gonna get enough money to do it that way. Oh, just don't worry about it. Easy steps to enlarge your tentacles. Girls love a really long tentacle, or 8. Click to find out how. Don't click. Don't. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's monies. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in a million hundred years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for Prom Queen, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how could we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? All right, I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for Prom King. Okay, so I realize now what you meant by our characters do say things. Like, there was a couple turns ago that I realized you were right about that, and I just never thought of it that way.
I didn't think it was an argument.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It's just you don't have to have an argument for me to be right. I can just take some time believing in you. Okay, so...
Take some time believing in... Okay, great. glad you believe in me in the end.
I do.
Excellent.
I've dressed up as Liam before and given the best campaign speech. I'm going to do this one, this pay 1 million people to vote, because either way I get a new outcome.
Yep.
Because I could just... Oh, look at me, so wealthy. Oh, of course. Election rigging is the old standby. I'll summon my father's royal vote buyer immediately. Silly me, how else does one elect a king? Later, you watch the Prom King election forecast. You're not sure why your school has its own prom royalty forecast or who pays for it, but it says that, unsurprisingly, Liam will win by almost 1 million votes advantage.
I don't know what to say. Who knew there were 1 million monsters at this school who thought I should be prom king? Come to think of it, who knew there were 1 million monsters at this school? It was burning in my chest. Is the shame at having at last become mainstream? Or is it joy?
Blush.
Nope, it's neither. I just need to drink somebody's blood. Catch you later.
Liam does catch you later, and you take him out to get a fresh tuxedo. He's never looked hotter. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Oh, yeah.
That weekend?
Uh-oh. Be there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Something happens to me. You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens, and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Robut and Ren, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you certainly like to think so.
Mm-hmm.
I need to let you in on a secret.
Mm-hmm.
And don't tell anyone this. I'm a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I'm falling in love with a mere commoner, Forrest.
Yes.
I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I'm a princess every 3 or 4 months.
Minutes.
But soon, 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And he must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales. But alas, here in the real world, it's dictated by logic and reason. She can't mean this one, right? There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms is unfair, and therefore against the monarchy. Therefore they are against the monarchy. Naturally, I'm anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Forrest? How does he feel about the monarchy?
Neutral.
Aw, dude, I got your back. The monarchy, he loves the monarchy. That's why he voted to never vote for class president again, and instead choose someone based on divine right.
Very, very well told.
Oh, haven't you heard? Forrest has a tattoo that says "Down with the bourgeoisie" on his cheek.
Yeah, but
on his chest. Yeah, didn't you hear about that tattoo he's got on his face that you don't see when you look at him? All right.
I was gonna say I'm a zombie.
He loves the monarchy.
Aw.
So yay, she love you.
loved me.
Voting? To end voting?
Oh, I think she just got a
Ooh.
little boost. Wink, wink.
Why,
Yeah, thinking
that's
about
one of
that.
the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard.
Yeah, she's not just blushing on her face, right?
Well, I mean, she's pink all over. Is that what you mean?
I mean, I'm talking about.
Talking about. Forrest's support of the monarchy should not go unnoticed nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy.
I do.
Which of course it is. Huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed.
Huzzah indeed. You gain +3 charm.
You gain.
I gain 3 charm.
You gain 3 charm.
I gain.
You gain 3 charm.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something cool.
Sugar.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
I said it.
You said sugar.
It's dumb, but I
Yeah,
said sugar.
mint. I'll go with mint.
Oh, wow, that was very conciliatory of you.
Yeah. How important it is would bring to select Mars Colony. Forrest goes first.
I win. Vital.
It is vital, yeah. Ding dong, bing bong. You don't get to hear it because you don't have phones with headphones
I want
on.
the ding dong, bing bong. I've been cheated of the ding dong, bing bong. My fun sucks. But wait.
Please let me have the library.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
just saying.
Right click to. How do you show the. What's the shortcut of showing what they are?
Oh, go up to the top of the little window. I'll go over to your thing there. Yeah.
Aha!
It's like I know it's somewhere up there.
Duh! It's the rave. The rave is fun. I'm going to dab. I'm going to do the undead dab. I'm going to do the zigzag undead.
He's doing
dab.
the robot. He's doing the robot. It's yellow that does the dab.
I guess that's contextual as well. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Full crazy.
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. But there are a million students. Yeah, no, it's a dumb joke. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You getting too fun. Miranda. You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. Ooh, that sounds bad. You dance over to try to find out what's up. Lady.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but...
Yeah.
But... I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave, it looks like a techno trash fire.
Ooh, I'm getting dragged.
I did not wish to be crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
Ugh, these two queens are reading me. Ouch.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is lack of color coordination.
Oh, damn.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine.
Okay, that was less shade and just weird.
But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors? That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there were some other way.
This is my eternal yeah, Miranda's cute and all, but like my eternal monster prom knee jerk is just so hot. Okay, anyway, filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism. Color-seeking German shepherds. That seems creativity, and that seems bad. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism. Could be smarts or creativity. Shit. Go for it. I'm so smart. You pull out the prism color separation that you crafted in your AP attack fashion class. I don't remember reading that before. You toss it into the center of the dance and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball.
Pew pew. Look, it's sucking in students and spitting them out in their lines according to the color of their outfits. Why are they screaming? Does that mean it's working? Yes, that's what that means.
The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of their outfits. That's what they get for not matching. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Dress monochrome always.
Easier.
It's easier. Alright, I gotta go to the library, get some more money, honey.
Mine it.
Mine. Dramatization. Don't be fooled. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So 2 money. Meatwad, get the money, yo. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him appalled.
What on earth are you eating, Scott? This delicious new flavor of Fangles potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double BBQ Massacre. Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube. Oh! Yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty, though. Tasty? Tasty? Does wanted environmental destruction sound tasty to you? I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky? No, Scott? Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year? But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing. It's a horrendously wasteful practice. Oh no! All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things? We have to stop them! Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but if someone were to suggest one...
Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos.
Yeah.
Write an extremely mean blog post.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think... This seems bold, so I'm gonna go with this bottom one.
And you want?
Yeah, I like Liam better anyway. But I think at this point, since I'm on the 3 for track, it's fine.
Yep.
So creative.
Oh. But how can a blog post cause any kind of meaningful... Right, Scott? I've been training my entire life for this.
Smug smile, smug smile.
Liam whips out a tablet with "This machine kills fascists" written on it and gets to work. The blog post he writes is so incendiary, the Monstropolis Fire Department has to send digital firefighters to put out all the flame emojis.
True fire.
Yeah, nice.
True fire. Fangles is forced to recall their maximum ultimate double BBQ massacre flavor just to prevent the internet from burning down.
Tag team.
Scott bids a tearful goodbye to his cardboard tube full of goat heads. Goat head. Ew, they just say goat head. I don't like that as much. But you all agree it's for the best. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. I gained. This was my turn.
Oh, I shouldn't have been.
That's why I took back over.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nike.
Assert myself.
Nike.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. I'm going to go with 3M.
Right on. Oh, and just to be absolutely clear, fuck Nike. That's just, it just says everybody chooses a brand. So just, there it is. Yeah, sorry. Well, I don't know.
How likely is it that 3M rules the world?
Ooh, versus Nike. Ooh.
See, because 3M is like everything.
Right.
Like all the office supplies.
Ooh, yeah, they're gonna send people to offices everywhere.
And
ooh. It's you.
It's me. It's me. I like it's more exciting.
The more we talk about it, the more it's.
Let's do this!
Alright, now I go to the stat bumping. Yeah,
Slayer.
I do it. Slayer. You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
This isn't possible.
Wait! You're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that... I wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter? A mage? A cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're a Partysmith is fun. Gunhaver is boldness. I've done Partysmith twice, so I'm going to do Gunhaver. Just because I don't think either of these really matters. I don't know. I don't remember. Gunhaver. A Gunhaver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school? You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet that you don't have. Well, alright, let's, go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. Alright then, thank you, and I'm gonna go ahead and run screaming away from you if that's alright. Ah! It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gain 4 boldness.
He's used to backflip stakes
sure.
and shit. All right.
Batman.
Bibbidi bop, bibbidi bobbidi. Bibbidi bobbidi.
Dun, dun, ba-bum, bum.
I could go buy the creativity boost. Just in case, because creativity 4 is not going to pass a test right now.
Hey, stranger.
Oh, you miss me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though.
So smooth. Wait, what am I talking about?
Charisma, I think, is the
Creativity.
charm, the accent.
And
So it'll be the tape.
I want creativity, though.
Oh, creativity is the Bob Ross poster.
It even says creativity.
Later, Gator.
Yeah, game. I will have a good one.
You have a good one.
My one is over.
Let's trade places.
Player orders decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now.
See, we've
Don't we
discussed
always
this.
random this one?
I think we always random this one because we would both die just
It's different.
fairly.
For different reasons.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd be sarcastic with the zombies. That's what would happen with me.
I do really well at not coming into contact with anyone infected, but then I would die of starvation because I didn't go out.
Oh, you're gonna bite my skull and devour my brain? Oh shit. Anyway, let's see.
They're doing
Ha 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 ha! Winner's me.
Winners, you.
And it's so. This is just asking, isn't it?
No, no, this is
after
our
this-
evening thing, and then after
this
this
is
is asking.
I better go up in the library though, just to make sure,
Oh yeah, since you did that, go for it.
because the charm is still double digits. So give me back up double digits money, and we'll see if that's enough for the lady. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money.
2 money.
Casually reading the latest issue of Monster Magazine when you're rudely interrupted. See, even Forrest, sensible monster with a good head on his shoulders, and at least some plus smarts, is reading Monster Magazine. Yeah, and that's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we're social justice warriors. You see, Forrest, ever since our major success with the Fengel's Goathead debacle, we've taken upon ourselves to stand up against injustice. We're punching magazines! No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbad, the werewolf prince bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What about our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. That's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issues forever is... make our own version of a magazine featuring a three-winged chupacabra on the cover. That's gotta be creativity. Lean heavily into the warrior code. Storm Monster Magazine and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. Who am I trying to date? Miranda?
Yeah, I think you might have got bumped, but we'll see. You can still ask her. You can see, because there are also little two-parter.
Yeah, they're trying to get the eco. Yeah, I get it, but
I don't know what happened.
I'm angry with them. All right, creativity or
Quick.
What a brilliant idea! Three-winged chupacabras are definitely an underserved population. I played sports game against someone exactly like that. He's always wanted to be a model, but never thought anyone would want to do pictures of him. Now we can! You can, and you do. You do all the pictures and make a mock-up of your own monster magazine. It goes hella viral, and before long it's becoming more celebrated than the actual monster magazine. Pretty soon after, you get a letter from the editor-in-chief officially admitting defeat in the face of your superiority and relinquishing his magazine and headquarters to you. Sweet, now you have a magazine, which instantly brings you, wow, free money.
Oh,
nice.
Hey, I know you were about to move on to your next misadventure, but I just wanted to say really quickly, as pretty much the only girls in the school shaped differently than the rest of our classmates, it was really nice to see a three-winged chupacabra celebrated over a royal werewolf bodybuilder. It gives us hope too, you know?
Oh, that was actually really sweet. The Coven is so much cooler when they're not babbling on and on about that end-of-the-world bullshit and expecting your help with it. Way more fun to interact with your classmates when they're complimenting you instead.
Mood. All right, so I can't go get monies. The rest of my fun sucks. Liam doesn't care about fun. Oh, shoot. I'll go charm. We'll just go to charm. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate
Your deception? I know it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids. But they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with, 12 other tiny clowns if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
Blush. No, Liam. I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
Sexy. Cartilaginous.
Yeah. You might check that affirmation later.
What? Not you.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, fish to explain. Hey, Amelia. people to spell out "I'm sorry" so it's visible from space. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I need 10 money to do this. I don't... no, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one just to live large. Ah, so wealthy, I did it! It happened! I don't understand this game.
What's happening?
With your financial holdings combined, you and Miranda are able to hire 1 million idiots to spell words with their bodies. I mean, all those clones. Perfect! Now we just need to get Liam into orbit so he can see our heartfelt apology.
What are you doing? Why did you strap into this rocket?
Calm down, silly. We're apologizing.
Are you going to apologize for this after you're done, too?
Of course not. Then we'd be apologizing forever, and I only have 3 more rockets.
Okay, yes, great. Apology accepted. I'll be the stupid prom Kim. Get me out of space.
Huzzah! I love making amends.
It looks like he's standing right there. Okay, I guess if you're willing to launch me into space to say you're sorry, you must really care about me. And I must admit, it feels sort of good to be popular. Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
You promise not to tell anyone Liam said that. As long as he seriously considers taking you to prom. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. And that's extortion.
But Miranda did it. It was her rocket.
It was her rocket. That's true. The monster prom draws near. Forrest, who are you going to ask? Who are you going to ask? By a valiant monster who would ask. A princess to prom, and they would engage in a very nice evening together. It wasn't the most useful or relevant of her prophecies, but if you think about it. But I don't care. You're the date fate has had prepared for me for centuries. So let's let fate lead us into a magical night.
Wow. What a magic
That
night.
night was fantastic.
Did you hear it? But she said, wow. What a magical night.
Aw, look, you blushing.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun, but that wasn't enough for Miranda, who wanted it to be the best night ever. So she acquired all the fun from some of your classmates and used it to increase yours. You thought fun didn't work that way, but it turns out it does.
We knew that. We stole fun from Juan the magical Latino
Aw,
cat.
that always makes me a little sad, but I can get over it. You'll both remember that night forever.
Let's do this!
Forever.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Ren, prom royalty.
We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah!
Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So authentic.
Maybe having the night of her life with me over in the what's her wacky plan?
Well, that was her wacky plan to make it even more fun by stealing our fun.
It's like interdimensional. Yeah, nice. That's what
yeah.
she was doing it. They just didn't know.
Yeah. Prom night arrives, and the two... Oh, see, this was before prom night. Prom night arrives, and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun.
Aw,
After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he's avoided over the years, which he could now embrace. Then he puts his hands over yours and says,
And you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. And I don't even care how cheesy that sounded.
You got real Snape with him by the end of this. I like it.
Potter.
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 Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either.
Because the world is gonna end it with a friend. Oh, no, not yet.
Forrest, you're the best at high-fiving.
So fun.
Miranda's quote, death to all air people.
Exactly.
So I got a secret ending, but I had already unlocked that secret ending, so that's why we don't have this extra
It's
one.
a bummer.
Yeah, that's all right. It's bound to happen.
7 new events, 11 new outcomes, though.
Yeah. Definitely new weekend things that we haven't seen before.
Oh, yeah, and I gotta... Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. Why who? And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. To this day, it seems Miranda still isn't sure about what exactly porn is. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs monogram filters. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and that was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And we're gonna end with your friends.
Told you that
farts.
the world was gonna end. You had 15 minutes you spend with it. We're your friends.
Friend.
Yeah,
Can't hear it.
you can't hear
Pretty
it, so you
tough.
can't sing along. And I can't remember the words ever.
Change the heart of the began 40. We can start on in the head. Unlike you said. Yeah, la 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 la. Is it terrible? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
La 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 la. You're just early. I mean, honestly, you were pretty good at being on rhythm.
Somebody doubling down and refusing. Like, no, I'll be really good at this rhythm game. Like, you
it's
can't
fine.
hear it, though. You can't hear the rhythm game. It's not going to work. I can do it. I can do it.
Oh, hey!
What?
Someone show is Brian and the Interdimensional Prince.
Yeah. Because you just got that velvety posh man voice that's so good at it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can do the older man, okay? My best voices are the ones where you just mostly hold your mouth still in some way or another.
Stop moving your face.
Don't move your face. You sound like an old man. Maybe got a little palsy, maybe. Yeah, palsy's funny. Sorry, team.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. That's, oh, look.
Oh, the princess to my cave.
Oh.
The princess. If life gives you lemon, unlock a new secret ending.
What how does that mean?
It means I have a new secret ending.
To unlock?
I don't.
Well, I mean,
I
no,
don't know.
I guess we unlocked it. We just have to do it.
Yeah. Okay, you've unlocked 5
Do
new
it.
images in the gallery.
Ah, who's he?
Who's he? I don't know. He's some sort of
He's like
fishman.
Oni?
I think he's a not an Oni.
Kappa?
Kappa, because he's got water in his
he's totally
head.
a Kappa.
He's got water in his head. Can't
Kappa.
let it go empty.
Kappa like butt stuff. That's
Kappa do like butt stuff.
yikes.
Zoinks. Hooray!
Aw.
You got the standard.
Aw. What?
Standard Paul.
Oh, there we
Not
go.
Polly.
There we go,
Standard
there we go.
Miranda. Whoever this lady is. There she is. She's going to prom with you.
Yay.
Let's see here.
And they love each other so. And Georgian else. Look.
So yeah, so I didn't unlock a new one of those, but we have some new Polaroids.
It's hot.
Come on. Stop being a jerk.
Can't you click on like 13? I guess that wouldn't
Yeah,
help.
it doesn't help. So
Aw.
here's this.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Oh, she should be at the beach.
She could be at the beach. I feel like you might get eaten by crabs.
Well, or just the sand abrasion with zombie flesh seems bad news. I don't know.
You could become her skeleton
It's
lover
bad for
instead.
it's bad for leather.
So who
Right?
did I date? I'm Red, and I dated Liam.
It didn't show a Polaroid though. It just showed my Polaroid, remember?
I know, but I should still have gotten...
You might have been cheated because it was the special end you already got.
Maybe.
I mean, just thumb
I
through
mean,
'em.
obviously there's... Well, no, it already says there's not new ones.
Oh, right.
Or wait.
Okay, that's
Oh,
sweet.
that's not a special one.
Yeah, that's
Come on. But I see you haven't seen these yet.
that's
So there's
awesome.
that. And there's Polly. And there's
Nice.
Scott. And there's... I love this
Oh,
one.
that's adorable.
I love this one so much.
That's super adorable. Look at all that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I didn't get a Polaroid.
More art.
I'm looking at more art. All right. Do. Why is going through the gallery the clickiest part?
It's like,
It's still sketches. Looks like sketches for Damien. Yeah, just little pencil sketches.
They really just threw those in there, huh?
Well, I mean,
You can barely see them.
yeah. Real tids.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, sure. It's not for me to say.
wait, we gotta make this big because I think she's licking in between her fingers. Yep.
Dirty.
Aw, yeah. Burning sensation.
Grilled tids.
Yeah,
Anyway, thanks.
fans be fans.
Thanks, adventurers. Thanks for having me, Ren.
Thanks for joining me, Robot. It's always nice to have you around on this side of the wall.
We'll have fun getting the 2-player endings.
Yeah. You can join me anytime. All right, well, thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Bye.